What it do, YouTube? It's your girl Aisha the Goddess. Welcome to my channel, Urban Awakenings, where I do video blogs about my life, spirituality, being gay, all type of stuff, whatever I feel like talking about this week. So, I got a couple topics. I've already done like one. Y'all, you know what? This is a thing, and I'm gonna make this confession to y'all because we peoples, right? You know, most people can't stand President Trump, right? And I can't either because he's a dick. However, there are certain things that he talks about at certain stances that he makes that I agree with. Uh, Slow down. Don't get upset. Let me explain. You still might get upset, but I don't care. Immigration. I agree with him when it comes to immigration because this is how I feel. If I come home from work and you just snuck into my house, you shouldn't have the right to stay because you got past the locks. Like, no, take your ass and get out of my house. I don't agree with that. I don't, and I understand that America's supposed to be a melting pot and all of that, but it pulls on our resources. And I'm gonna give y'all an example. I used to take care of this Mexican guy way back long time ago when I was a nurse, and he was an illegal alien that got sick and ended up in a nursing home. The nursing home had been they were trying. I don't know. By the time I got to him, he was basically a vegetable, right? And the nursing home had to pay for his care because they couldn't kick him out because it's against the law. So they were stuck with this bill. And I was like, see, that's why you do it right. Go get your green card and your, health insurance and stuff like that. But this is, okay, so today is November 8th, perhaps, 2018. There is a caravan of immigrants on its way to U.S. borders. Donald Trump has issued troops to go to the border. This is bad, y'all. This is bad because Donald Trump don't give a fuck that his women and children in that. And if they try to cross over that border, those troops are probably going to shoot somebody. But my thing is, what make y'all think y'all can just go into a country because y'all swollen? It's a bunch of y'all. What make y'all think that that's okay? I don't agree with that. Like, y'all walking deep and y'all just gonna strong arm y'all way into a country that legally you are not allowed in. What make you think it's okay to do it anyway? It's like the purge. It's like crazy to me. And I know that people will be saying, oh, they come from third world countries and it's poor and my daughter was telling me about somebody that she was talking to that was trying to get a visa to the United States and kept getting denied and kept getting denied and was saying it was so hard to be here. I have never, been to Holland. I've never been to England. I'm not world traveled. So I'm the first person to admit that. I don't know a lot. I know a little bit, but I don't know a lot about what goes on in other countries. America ain't the best country to be in, neither. Quiet as kept. I'm not trying to leave because this is what my cards were dealt. I was born into America, so I'm dealing. So, I mean, if it was me and I was born in another country, I deal. I just had to deal. So, I'm sympathetic, but I guess I'm not empathetic because I deal with a lot being a black woman in America. Like this ain't cool. Like, y'all, I found out Las Vegas is such a racist place to live, and I did not know. And I didn't move to Texas because everybody was saying Texas was racist. So I didn't move to Texas. This motherfucker's just as racist, and it's economically racist. People look at you and judge you by the color of your skin to think the amount of money you make. And there is like status is everything in this fake ass show for show ass town. and the people look down their nose at you. Like the first job that I got here, they automatically thought I was a nurse's assistant instead of a nurse with two sets of letters behind her name. They automatically thought I was a nursing assistant to the point where they put it on the paperwork they was handing me for me to go to orientation. It said CNA. And I made them change it. No, I'm a nurse. You need to change that. But it kind of was just like, the fuck? I've been working as a nurse for 20 years in Chicago. I have never been mistaken as a CNA. Never assumed I was a CNA. You know why? Because they're black nurses and they're black CNAs. But when I got in the job, a girl that I work with was like, I've never seen a black wound care nurse. Like, you're this thing that nobody's ever seen. I'm like, damn, really? All I know is black wound care nurses back in Chicago. And, I looked at the stats of Chicago is like 50% black, 50% white. The stats was very similar. That's why I moved here. But the thing is, by Chicago being more segregated, there's black neighborhoods and then there's white neighborhoods. And the people in the white neighborhoods don't live in the black neighborhoods. And the people in the black neighborhoods don't live in the white neighborhoods. It's not as racist because everybody stays to themselves. But here, everybody's all mixed up together. So it's actually more racist because they have, like, a white person that think they're privileged has to live next to a black person that makes just as much money as them, and they don't like that. But yeah, that whole, I just hope, y'all, that it just don't turn into an ugly thing. I really do. All right, you guys, I'm out of here because I'm about to do an interview with for my book, and I'll be posting that in a couple of months. But tune into my Facebook. Well, it'll be too late by the time I upload this. But anyway, follow all of my social media, Aisha the Goddess. Check out urbanawakenings.org, and I'll holler at you later.